Yep, time for a beatdown!
Get the new kid, beat him down!
I don't know about feeling like a rock star, but you sure feel like a badass when you play these. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Rockstar games. Like all of our other major developer lists, the games herein have to be both published by Rockstar as well as developed by a studio owned or would eventually be owned by the company. This does sadly rule out LA Noire, as the project originally started out under a different publisher. Also, while our universal criteria is to limit the entries to one per franchise to prevent one series completely filling a list, since Rockstar doesn't have enough franchises to cover 10 slots, we're loosening that rule to 2 per franchise. We're only doing it this once, since this topic was highly requested.
Now here's the sum total. One gang could run this city. One gang.
Number 10, Midnight Club, Los Angeles.
Anyway, what you here for?
Race some cars, man.
We're starting this list off with what some like to call GTA Racing. That's because Midnight Club LA uses the same engine as Grand Theft Auto 4, resulting in an open-world, free-roam driving game set in the streets of LA, complete with a large variety of customization options for your car. There's also a PSP version, which doesn't have a map of LA as big as its console counterparts, but does come with another city, Tokyo.
Man, I knew Tony was right. You can drive. You keep that up, you just might make a name for yourself.
Number 9, The Warriors.
Now Cyrus don't want anybody packed, and he don't want anybody flexing any muscle. So I gave him my word that the Warriors would uphold the truce.
One of the few examples of a licensed game done right. This 3D beat-em-up serves as a prequel and eventual revisit to the 1979 cult classic film of the same name. As you progress, you'll be covering up rival gangs' graffiti tags with your own tags, and the added bonus of drop-in multiplayer co-op makes the game a whole lot of fun with your buddies.
There ain't no more truce. We're gonna have to bop all the way home.
Number 8, Smuggler's Run.
No tip, no extra. Next delivery.
The game series that would eventually give Angel Studios its title of Rockstar San Diego. Smuggler's Run was one of the PS2's earlier titles, so the graphics haven't exactly aged well. But nevertheless, playing as a smuggler in border towns and desert ridges is a hell of a lot of fun. Whether you're a fan of this game or its sequel, Hostile Territory, you're gonna have a blast.
Well, unfortunately, we don't get medals out for this, but if we did, tough guy, you'd get one for that.
Number 7, Midnight Club 3, Dub Edition. The second Midnight Club game on this list gives the true thrill of urban nightlife racing. Dub Edition comes with a nice variety of licensed cars that you can fully customize to suit your driving style. Set in 3 different open-world cities, this game came with the ability to build up your aggression by ramming everyone off the road, and the ability to go bullet time and squeeze through tight gaps like a pro. Number 6, Manhunt. Rockstar's most controversial game to date, being banned in multiple countries due to its graphically violent content, the game is based around having to execute people in the most brutal ways possible. That being said, if you've got the stomach for it, the tense stealth experience is really exhilarating from start to finish, and if it leaves you wanting more, it's got a sequel.
Show yourself.
Number 5, Bully.
You're dead, new kid, dead.
Bulworth Academy is quite simply a school you do not want to send your kids to. Like other Rockstar games, this too was subject to much controversy, though most of the complaints were pretty baseless. Still, if you're up for revisiting your high school tormentors and taking them head on with a slingshot and spitballs, this might be the game for you.
And boy, remember, you will have a clean nose, so keep it clean, or we'll clean it for you.
Number 4, Max Payne 3.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him.
The first 2 Max Payne games weren't actually developed by Rockstar, but the third game was helmed by Rockstar Vancouver, and it's arguably the best one in the series. Set in the sun-drenched backdrop of Sao Paulo, Brazil, the gameplay consists of Max's trademark bullet time leaps, as he's thrown into the seedy underbelly of Brazil in a plot with multiple twists and turns. Number 3, Grand Theft Auto 5.
You are out of business. The Lost MC are out of business. The guns and crank in this area go through Trevor Phillips Enterprise, or they ain't going.
Here we go. Finally getting into the game series you've all been waiting for. The 5th game gets the first of the 2 allowable slots thanks to the immense size of its open world, combined with a whole series of events to take part in, both online and offline, all said through the eyes of 3 different protagonists. So why isn't it number 1? Simple, because of what comes next.
And what about Trevor? If that fruitcake realizes, finds out you're alive, you are D-O-N-E f***ed.
Number 2, Red Dead Redemption.
You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
The spiritual successor from the decent but forgettable Red Dead Revolver, Redemption takes Rockstar's trademark open-world setting to the Old West in a style that beautifully captures the spaghetti western genre. As former outlaw John Marston, if you need to take a break from the game's addictive storyline, there are certainly a plethora of extras to do, from hunting to classic gun dueling or Texas Hold'em poker. Before we get to the top spot, let's have a look at some honorable mentions. The franchise limit won't apply here.
Call 911 and tell them don't make me put you out of your misery.
He's got a blade. Stop running, you fat slime ball.
Number 1, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
What's up with you?
Yeah, homie. Yeah, it's good to see you back.
No homie love? No hug?
Oh, for sure, my nigga. My bad. What's cracking with you?
Topping off Rockstar's iconic franchise is the inner-city drama of CJ from Grove Street, Los Santos. Offering a huge variety of events from gang wars to home invasions, and customization options for the main character, thanks to an RPG-like progression system, San Andreas dwarfed the previous entries in the series. Rounding out the complete package is an array of celebrity appearances, with the most notable being from Samuel L. Jackson.
Your moron brother's alive, your street trash soon-to-be turned-out sister's alive, and she's only sucking one greaseball's dick.
Agree with our list? Which one of these games made you feel like a rock star? Check out our top 10 Grand Theft Auto games if you want to see how the rest of the GTA games stacked up. And for more rebellious top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
So what now? Looks like I'm gonna have to postpone my retirement.